One of my worst religions is that I watch television news,
A ton. You
which
watch
a lot of people who do what we do really don't do as much as Carol and I do. And it's important. And in the beginning, it was about what did you stay with too long? What should you have gotten off of sooner? Not interrupting the person, getting more instinctive because you're so used to writing where you have all the details to point out. One of the hardest things in the world is being a good listener. Eric Sevareid gave me one of the great lessons of my career 50 years ago. He said, what makes a great interview? He said, I'd read all the background material. If you don't know who Eric Sevareid is, he was one of the great journalists of the early days, and he's the only person who ever on the evening network news shows actually was allowed to do commentary 3 nights a week. And nobody since then has been able to do that on the 15-minute or the half-hour broadcast. And Eric said, you go with 3 questions to an interview. And the reason you take 3 is in case they only say yes or no to you on the first question. Because where a good interview comes from is not sitting with a pile of index cards on your lap asking the questions you want to ask, but listening to the subject answer your question, because that's where they're going to say something maybe they didn't mean to say. A great interview comes from the progression of what comes out of the mouth of the subject.